Hey, so today is day 15 and the second week of, I guess we're going into the third week of the 75 hard challenge. I was basically like following my macros and my containers, but going over a little bit all week, but still feeling like pretty good about like my food choices and, really pushing through my workouts and really proud of myself. And then I stepped on the scale this morning and I lost 0.2 pounds. And for how much I've been working, I definitely was like, really? This sucks. But I did my workout and I was really proud of myself. I woke up this morning and I pushed play at like 6:20 in the morning before the kids got up. I actually had a really great workout because I didn't have to take a bunch of breaks and my calorie burn was higher and it just felt really good. So I'm definitely going to get on that train. I'm going to be working out first thing in the morning. It was definitely rough. So I had my alarm set for 5 or 5:30 so I could wake up and start my workout at 6. And then Violet, who's been sleeping really great, on her own, woke up at 4:45 in the morning. And I was like, seriously? Like today? But she needed a diaper change. So I ended up falling back asleep with her actually. And then I woke up. So I basically started, instead of 6, I started at 6:30. So, it was a struggle because I went to bed too late. I mean, I probably went to bed at like midnight or something, or maybe even later, and then basically woke up at 4:45. So not ideal. So at first, wishing that I'd seen more results, I had to kind of do my workout, get into a better headspace, and then think about progress is still progress. And I haven't done any kind of other measurements, and the scale is not always a great indication of, your success or your results. And it's only been a week since I last weighed myself. I also am not giving myself enough sleep, and I'm also not being realistic about my macros. Like I've been going over a little bit. I'm not counting it as cheating, and maybe some people would argue with me about this because the meal plan with the 75 hard challenge is so vague. I'm avoiding alcohol. I'm avoiding sugar. I did have a little Halo Top last night and it was delicious. But for the most part, I'm making sure that my treats or anything that I'm having all fit into my plan. So, but that being said, I haven't been like 100% with the macros, but still doing, in my opinion, still following a meal plan. So this week, my goals, I think the best thing to do, like if you start to feel discouraged, even though some people would say, hey, it's still progress. Like for me, I was really hoping to at least lose a pound with how hard I've been working because I'm trying to cut and I'm still trying to lose the baby weight. So I think the best thing to do when you start to feel discouraged is to appreciate the wins. So, hey, 0.2 is something. Hey, I did all the things I said I was going to do. I stuck to my workouts. I got outside and did my daily workout outside. I did my 10 pages. Like I did all the things, so that's something to celebrate, my commitment. And another thing to celebrate is looking at my Renfo app from last year when I first got my scale, which was last May 2019. I've lost 20 pounds since then. Granted, I was only a few months postpartum, but that's still an accomplishment. And so for me to be losing the baby weight a lot slower than maybe other people, I have to remember that I cannot compare my journey to anyone else and that I'm still on the right path. And so giving up right now is not even an option, and I'm gonna keep going. And so after my workout and thinking about these things, I got into a better headspace and I was more prepared to come on and share it with you guys, because I definitely sent a text to my friend that was like really just complaining about my results. And I am a coach, but I also go through the same exact things and feelings that my customers and clients go through. Like I'm a human being, and but all we can do is learn and how to course correct and really be completely honest with ourselves about what's going on, so I can't be like, oh, well, I was 100% perfect, because I wasn't, and we're never gonna be. But I need to be giving myself, the sleep thing is huge. I talked about it last time too on the last video, and I still haven't made it happen. And it's really needs to be like a focus. It needs to be like as important as getting my water in and, you know, getting my workout in. Like, I have to be in bed by 10 so I can wake up at 6 or a little before 6. So it's going to be harder now that because we're in the Pacific Northwest, and as we approach the summer solstice, it's going to be light. I think it stays light until like 10 something at night. So that's going to be interesting, me trying to go to bed when it's still light outside. But I'm going to attempt it. And if I can just stop my caffeine at an early time, because I love caffeine. So if I can just stop drinking any kind of coffee or pre-workout or any of the teas or anything that I like to have, if I can just stop them by like noon or 1, I think I'll be on track. And then once I get the kids, once we start the nighttime routine, like dinner and then baths and bedtime, like that will be my cue to also be getting into that mindset and that, like, you know, time to go to bed kind of thing. And I need to put my phone away. I'll check in with my group, I'll check in with my customers, and then I will, right after dinner, and then I will put it away so I can not have that screen, because that blue light and all that, there's studies shown that kind of like. All right, so here's my breakfast of a lot of egg whites and Brussels sprouts that were left over. Now this, I'm gonna be honest, this is not my favorite meal, but I'm trying to eat up the Brussels sprouts before they go bad, and I'm trying to up my protein. I don't like to eat too much meat. I'm more of like an eggs, fish sometimes, and veggie meats, like faux meats. So it can be a challenge to get your protein in. It's possible, definitely. There's other ways to get it in with like lentils and other stuff. But anyways, so just to get a good start on the day for the protein, big old bowl of egg whites and Brussels sprouts. It's not that bad. Today is day 17? I will double check. I just know that I have a long time to go. I'm just drinking a black coffee with a splash of almond milk. We are walking. Fisher's being a sweetheart and pushing the stroller for me right now because doesn't have a choice, because this keeps spilling. So I'm gonna drink this fast and then I will take over. But we're doing our 45-minute walk, and we're doing it earlier today. I think it's only like 10 a.m. right now. Violet woke up around 6:30. It is day 3 of going to bed earlier and waking up at 5:30, 6 in the morning, starting my workout around 6. And so far so good. So I'm kind of like, the first night I went to bed like 11. Last night I went to bed at 10:30, so I'm slowly working my way to an earlier bedtime, which is good. So we walk to this before I die wall. Somebody has just made this, and then there's chalk for us to use, and we can write something that we want to do before we die. And then somebody comes over here and like erases them. So we've done this before, but there's a bunch of fresh like open lines, so we're gonna do it right now. It's a good one. She's doing that. I'll just do it above. Before I die, I want to, I don't know. There's so many things I want to do.
Well, you can word a lot, so.
I like yours, Violet.
It's nice.
pre-workout meal. I did have a post-workout shake, but I made myself a Birch Benders paleo, keto, whatever, pancake. I did add 46 grams of egg whites, and then I'm using a half a field roast veggie sausage in there. I'm going to use, I'm going to use a little of this syrup, and I'm going to use just a little bit of this butter. I'm making the kids one. What's up, baby? And then this is for the kids. I did mix 1 egg and 1 banana. So this one's almost ready. Hey, can I help you? What's wrong? Why are you so fussy? Well, the only way to appease Violet right now is to sit on the ground and let her sit on me. So I'm just sitting here eating my waffle. And we are playing. Today is day 18. Did my workout, as you saw. I'm gonna try to get in our walk here pretty soon. I like doing it earlier in the day. I'm still doing my everything else I need to do. I'm on track. Trying to not weigh in until Monday. I got a little less sleep last night. I want to say I probably still got like 6 hours. So one of the reasons why I didn't go to bed on time is it was just me and Fisher last night. I was going to take him to one of the protests. Peaceful protesting, by the way, for the Black Lives Matter. That's not open for discussion. And we didn't end up going, but what was really cool is they ended up coming down our street. So we went outside and we were, watching that. So that kind of got us like a later start on like bedtime stuff. And then later, this was, I think, unrelated, I hope, to the protests, but there was a guy on a motorcycle that got hit and ran, like someone hit and ran. And like the protesters were they were screaming out the license plate number, and they were like, they are the ones that like helped him. And I don't know if this guy, I don't think he was part of the protest, but the protesters definitely helped him. And so that was happening right out front of our apartment. And like, thank God the guy on the motorcycle was fine. I hope they caught the guy that drove off. That's so screwed up. But there was just like so much commotion, and like me and all my neighbors were outside. And so anyways, that was crazy, and it definitely riled me up. And then I was like texting and just like online talking about all the stuff that's going on. And so I ended up going to bed more closer to midnight when the goal is 10. So it happens.
Black lives! Black lives! Continue with y'all. Black lives! Black lives! My life is just as important as every white person here. I'm gonna make it known. Because I
Violet and I are here. She is so messy. To show you this box from Hungry Root. This week was actually really good, and I'm very happy with the results that I have. Mainly, I actually followed, was very honest with myself about what I was actually eating. I got more sleep. Yay! And yeah, I just kept up, and I know consistency with the workouts and all the walking I've been doing is really helpful. But I also tried out, what is that here? This food subscription box, and I'm not like endorsed by them at all. I do have my friend gave me a $15 off code, and you guys can use a $15 off code. And this is only my second week doing it, but my son liked the meals. I like the meals. I feel like right now with having to go grocery shopping, worry about COVID, worrying about social distancing, I just would rather limit the amount of times I have to go to the grocery store anyways. All right, let's see what's in here. It's with this like instruction for the meals. Looks like a lot of pasta this week, salad, a grain bowl. I also like how most of the stuff is pretty much ready to go. So this is a 7-grain blend. All you have to do is microwave it. That's pretty cool. Most of the veggies come sliced, ready to go. Like just super easy, really nice when you have kids. Ooh, some snacks. Are you okay? You all right? We actually already busted into these. My daughter really liked them. Tahini, so again, ready to go. Sesame ginger. Thai peanut. So all of these are gonna go with one of the meals. I just basically, once a day, I pick a new one and we just eat it, and it's usually ready in like 10 minutes. As you guys can read, you guys can see. Ooh, beet pesto. That'll be good. Some overnight oats. Oh, cool. This is like a low carb noodle. Broccoli. Tofu bites. Oh, another snack they threw in. We tried one last week that was like a pumpkin bread, and both the kids loved it. Beyond Meat sausage. So a lot of this stuff I would already be buying, which is cool. What is this? Pumpkin seed tofu alternative? What? I've never even heard of this. How cool. 17 grams of protein. Wow, cool. I have never heard of this. See, I'm such a food nerd. I'm like really excited right now. Snap peas, herb chickpea duo, and basil zucchini white bean salads. These are the extras. I still actually have 2 things like that from last week I need to eat. But what's cool is this is supposed to last you the week, but there is it tells you like when it expires, and so the things that I got last week are actually still good to the 23rd, and today's the 15th. So this, you know, even if I don't eat everything within the week, I'll have leftovers for snacks or lunch, and I don't have to worry about it going bad. Lemon artichoke quinoa cup. Ooh, oh cool. And already a fan of Banza. I love their chickpea pasta. Red lentil pasta. Oh, a pancake mix. Cool. We do a lot of pancakes around here, kids. And then, oh, I like this stuff. Right rice. So this is made from lentils, I believe, and chickpeas. Yeah, lentil and chickpea flour, and it's really good, and the kids like it. So there you go. All of this is going to equate to 6 meals and some snacks. I'm all about it. I suggest it. Use my code to save 15 bucks. And then if you love it, you can also save 15 bucks when you refer someone. So that concludes this week's very eventful, exciting vlog. Just as you can see, a lot of walking with my kids, like a lot of walking. But I'm really enjoying the early workouts, and I feel good getting more sleep. Yeah, so hopefully next week I'll have some more exciting stuff to share with you guys. Maybe more of the food I'm getting. Maybe more about how I wake up early. I'm 15 pounds away from my lowest weight ever, and but I'm going to be happy with 10 more pounds just so I can be for 5'5". I think 150 is a great goal, especially if I want to have muscle. 5'5", you know, is going to look different. Different weights are going to look different on everybody at that height. I just know that that's reasonable for me, reasonable for my body type, reasonable for what I want to maintain and work towards. Like, I want to enjoy my life, and reasonable for keeping muscle and putting on muscle. So we'll see what the next, I can't do math, 50 something days, how they go. All right, bye. See you guys next time.